Among the 9,000 people who went to Twickenham, there were two very different objectives. One from a minority to challenge 400 police and disrupt the game as far as they could. The rest went, in spite of everything, to enjoy the spectacle of 30 fine rugby players in action. But nobody, least of all the players, was unaware of the wider significance of the match, which many thought would never be played. As South Africa in white shorts kicked off, we all knew the result of the game would do nothing to resolve the dilemma of politics versus sport. Within a few minutes, Oxford were penalised, and the crowd saw Visagi's kick give the Springboks a useful 3 points lead. Apart from being the opening match of the tour, this was one of the finest games seen at Twickenham for a long time, but the looming cloud of apartheid cast its shadow over all. Then the Springboks were penalised for offside, and Heel replied with 3 points for Oxford. Only the west wing was open to spectators. The remaining empty terraces made almost as significant a protest as the demonstrators. Nevertheless, the game continued uninterrupted, and even the psychological strain failed to reflect on the play, which was fast and controlled. Then came the penalty incident, which was to bring the South Africans such an unexpected defeat. Heel kicks Oxford's victorious penalty goal. As for the score in the stands, well, no amount of police could silence the message of those dissenting voices. This demonstrator, who carried his protest right to the very posts, was one of the few exceptions. The incident underlines the considerable cost in money and man-hours incurred by drafting 400 policemen to spend a whole afternoon at a rugby ground. Is that lettuce?